통제한다님 어서오세요.
A well-deserved standing ovation. Magical by Baez. Baez trying to score.
I'm Dan Plezak, and welcome to MLB The Show. Inside the Show. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Cincinnati Reds completed a short two-game sweep as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 10-2. As of right now, the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central, while the Reds are atop the division. The Philadelphia Phillies snapped their 5-game losing streak as they got the best of the Brewers at home, 7-2. Entering the day's action, the Phillies are in 4th place in the NL East, while the Brewers are in 3rd place in the NL Central. The Arizona Diamondbacks went deep 4 times as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 8-6. Heading into the day, the Cubs sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, and the Diamondbacks sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division.
Me and my nigga Frankie, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our dividends. All of my they whip, pop out in their head. Boom, boom, boom. 40 is clearing the room, room. You better duck it, go boom, boom. Foreign is moving like vroom, vroom. Hop in the foreign, go zoom, zoom. Me and my nigga Frankie, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our dividends. All of my they whip, pop out in their head. Boom, boom, boom. 40 is clearing the room, room. You better duck it, go boom, boom. Foreign is moving like vroom, vroom. Hop in the foreign, go zoom, zoom. But we show no we knows. Go get a bag, I drip in our sauce. You catch a tag, we knocking them off. After I hit, boy, she hit the door. And them hunters be coming.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a high strike there, 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
You don't need me to tell you, it's cold out there tonight. So why not try to warm things up with a visit to one of our many stadium snack bars. Hot coffee, hot chocolate, hot tea, even hot dogs. You name it, we've got it. Fans, make sure to join us here at the ballpark this Friday night as we've got the solution for these cold early season games. The first 10,000 fans through the gates will receive a complimentary Team Fleece blanket. That's courtesy of MLB The Show. Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan? Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or all 81 home games, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any stadium ticket window and talk to a representative today.
아텐님 어서 오세요. 송재한당님이 애기 보러 가셨구나.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, a reminder that for the most informative, up-to-date, and exciting baseball content on the web, log on to MLBtheshow.com.
Here's Brock Holt now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Looking at his career totals, Holt is a .270 hitter. A respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. Keane stands at second with no outs. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Brock Holt now with a full count.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Payoff pitch one more time. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Batting third, the right fielder.
커맨더 로드님 어서 오세요.
In is Christian Yelich. He was the main contributor offensively for his team yesterday, driving in both of their runs.
장희동 커브볼님 어서 오세요.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. A big league effort to snag that ball, but he can't get it out, and now the bases are loaded. So here's Avisail Garcia. A ball and no strikes.
I'm Dan Plezak, and welcome to MLB The Show.
We are under the Now batting, Lorenzo Kane, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Lorenzo.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Now the pitch. And we'll need to keep the hot chocolate flowing tonight. 42 degrees our game time temperature. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone.
Batting second.
Here's Brock Holt now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit hard to the right. 0-1 pitch on its way. This one's flared out toward left. And that'll get down for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Castellanos is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So here is Avisayo Garcia, runner in scoring position with Sagan. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the... Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds, the left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Now the payoff pitch home. Ground ball right into the shift. Garcia has it. 1 away. Ready now, Philip Irvin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Yelich, and that's in there, base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner, and he'll reach second now with 1 away. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First delivery to him on the way.
1 ball, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1, here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. In his career against Brent Anderson, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam. So coming to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Pena is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So standing in, Jed Jerko is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1 the count. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Count even now at 1-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Now at the plate, Manny Pena. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted into the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded by Moustakas. Galvis relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. But the Brewers are on the board. So digging in now, Freddie Galvis. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Hit back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
After that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Yelich has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Stepping in, Kurt Casale. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Galvis leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Wade Miley stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1 from the belt. Kicks and deals. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Garcia giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One left for Cincinnati. So here now is the pitcher, Brett Anderson. Now here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Irvin has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Settling in now, Lorenzo Cain. He popped out in his first trip. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third. And that'll bring up the versatile utility man, Brock Holt. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they're up. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Philip Irvin is on deck. Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
A runner at first with no outs here. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Hit in the air out to center field. King is there, and he has it for the first out.
She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly.
So 1 gone now in the Cincinnati third. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now. So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. First and second now, 1 man out. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Ready for another chance? Mike Moustakas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. ready with the 0-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Ball and 2 strikes now. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Reds strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. And here's Christian Yelich now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Yelich.
Good one here. Here we go. Come on, Red.
링크 밑줄 몬스터님 어서오세요.
go. Get your water here. Ice cold lemonade. popcorn, yeah?
Fans, you don't need me to tell you, it's cold out there tonight. So why not try to warm things up with a visit to one of our many stadium snack bars. Hot coffee, hot chocolate, hot tea, even hot dogs. You name it, we've got it. Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan? Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or all 81 home games, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any stadium ticket window and talk to a representative today. Fans, make sure to join us here at the ballpark this Friday night, as we've got the solution for these cold early season games. The first 10,000 fans through the gates will receive a complimentary Team Fleece blanket. That's courtesy of MLB The Show.
Go, Red.
Hey fans, want an even easier way to buy tickets to an upcoming game? Well, what could be easier than doing it through your mobile phone? Visit MLB.com on your mobile device. Select the game you want and bring your digital ticket with you to the game or print them at home. How easy is that? Visit MLB.com/tickets for all the details.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Yep.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. In there, strike two.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And it's fouled away. One and two for Christian Yelich. Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the pitch. And another foul ball. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed. So here's Avisail Garcia. No balls and a strike to count. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
The first baseman, number 5.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jed Jerko. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Line drive to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Eric Sogard started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Freddie Galvis, and they'll need him to get something going here. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Weekly hit to third, fielded cleanly,
통제한다님 어서 오세요.
and there's 1 away.
I heard you, she got no water.
At the plate, Aristides Aquino flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. Riding in once again, Kurt Casale. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Popped up. Jerko has a play, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. At the plate, Manny Pena. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Catcher, number 9.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
호상설님 어서 오세요.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Again, a 1-2. Grounded to short. Galvis has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The pitcher, number 25.
The pitcher, Brett Anderson, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Weak grounder down the line at third. And there's out number 2. Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. And that one right down Main Street. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Slow little roller to third. Reined in. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Hopped up. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now. The right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And he struck him out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup to El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Digging in once again, Joey Votto. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is gone! Two-run shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Reds now take a 2-1 lead.
Awesome swing right there. You never know when that huge moment's going to come
스윙이 제대로 맞았네요.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. 2 out, nobody on.
식사하셨습니다.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Through 5. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Thank you, Heidi. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Grounded back up the middle. Moustakas has it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. In is Christian Yelich. Miley sets. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Right side, fair ball down the line. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning. At the plate now, Avisail Garcia. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
The first baseman, number 5.
Here's Jed Jerko now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. 1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Galvis towards 2nd. He's got it. Throw to 1st is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he dodoes. That's great situational hitting.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from 3rd. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at bat.
Number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Into the box now, Orlando Arcia, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. One and 2 now. 2 down, runners at 1st and 2nd. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Lots of hits.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2. Striding in, Mike Moustakas. Popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far.
Second baseman, Mike
Bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Good stop.
To the plate now, Freddie Galvis, and he hits it hard to the right side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Deal? This pitcher's kind of working around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
장희돈 커브볼님이 재미있어요 히읗.
Too far out in front that time. You can't keep it fair. 2-1. From the stretch. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
홍재한가님이 손 계속 밑으로 내려가게 되죠. 키키.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball three.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Low for ball one.
One ball, no strike.
Bouncer up the middle. Garcia gloves it. There's one. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Oh, Ben Gamble is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 16, Ben Gamble.
Robert Stevenson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Robert Stevenson.
In there, and it's 0-1.
No ball, one strike.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The center fielder.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. And he gets ahead 0-1.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Brock Holt. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. To first. Fielded by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ray Black gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 50.
So striding, Jesse Winker will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now the 1-0. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Kane going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
Swing and a hard liner to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hard ground ball to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Reds are down in order. They trail 3-2.
장위 돈커브 볼륨이 미치겐 뱅킹.
Matt Bowman will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
대한단님이 더 잘 치네요.
First pitch on its way. Christian Yelich is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Here it comes. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
장위 돈커브 볼륨이 실투민 노리고 있어요. 킬.
And that's over. 2-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he's going to get there as he starts out the 8th with a leadoff triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game. Jed Jerko will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And it's gone as they add still another. Here's Eric Sogard.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
2-0 now. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
홍재한단님이 더쇼는 맞기
Not in
시작하면
time, and he's in there
나가뿐.
with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Manny Pena comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Looking up is the left fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
장위 돈커브 볼륨이 개사기.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look.
Milwaukee, number 10, Omar Narvaez.
And he fouls this one off. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Strike 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, but they did damage with it.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Hit in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting, third baseman.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th. And that'll bring up the versatile utility man, Brock Holt. And that's in there. Base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody.
Lucas Sims comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. High in the air out to center field. Number 44 is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. All in all, 10 men come to the plate, and Alex Claudio is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Joey Votto. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Claudio is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
3-1 to him now. On a good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And this is swung on and missed by Votto, and he's retired for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
Third baseman, Eugenio.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Ball 2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time. This one pretty well in the bag. We played 8 full. It's the Brewers 8 and the Reds 2. New inning set to get underway. Striding forward now, the Brewers' cleanup hitter, Avisail Garcia, earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Ball, no.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat out, trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Castellanos will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Next from Milwaukee, Eric Sogard. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that on in order of the Brewers. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. Josh Hader enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
A ball and a strike now. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Now at the plate, Aristides Aquino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Pitch on the way. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, Kurt Casale, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. It's Brett Anderson in line for the victory, barring a 9th inning collapse here. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. The 1-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Garcia looks up into the upper deck and gone. Shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as they cut the gap a bit. It's now an 8-3 ball game. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, man, you don't see this very often, Diego, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. This will kick up against the wall now. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Nick Castellanos now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
The Reds down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
8-3 tonight. The Milwaukee Brewers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Brett Anderson takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Wade Miley is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
대한장님이 접점 가는 건데. 장위 동커브골님이 매우.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers.
홍대한장님이 주작 느낌 오면 정신을 바짝 키키우. 홍대한장님이 전체리안 빼면서. 홍대한장님이 차라리 포볼 저버리. 장위 동커브골님이 키키우. 홍대한장님이 유인구이주로만.
Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. You know what I'm reaching for. Shot my 3, who's keeping score? 2, waiting, need more. 1 mile till we make it home. Get a bag, get paid, get low. Ben Frank, don't stop, press
장위 동커브골님이 아하.
Lot of money on the flow. Keep shaking, 100 days, 100 pose. Hang odds, trap. Put you all over my Snapchat. Mad, so fat. Gotta get you home.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready. Trevor Bauer will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, not a bad start in his last one. 7 complete innings. Even though he took the loss, he pitched pretty well. And if he can pitch as well in this one today, he'll have a pretty good chance to win this game for his team.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
That's the ball.
But we might be ice skating before we're through tonight. 39 degrees at first pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field.
블루스피어리님 어서오세요.
And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Moustakas is there. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Brandon Woodruff is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
And there's 1 gone to start the night. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch popped up, and no one will track it down. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. In his career against this pitcher, he's just 2 for 9. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Reds leave 1. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in now for the Brewers, Omar Narvaez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in the dugout, waiting for their chance to face him.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a 1-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
No outs, nobody on. Drilled on the ground to short. Galvis is there. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Sogard, 33 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. But the Brewers get a run, and last half of the second set to go. Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Batting fifth.
Now to the plate, Aristides Aquino. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. As a look, now the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Moustakas gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. Standing in, Freddie Galvis trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. None. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. 9-1-2 due up. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
One and 2 to the Brewers pitcher. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Castellanos comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Striding into the box, Lorenzo Cain. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lifted in the air to center field. Number 4 is there, and he has it for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Hit on the ground out to short, fielded by Galvis. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the... Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground, right to him. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So stepping in, Trevor Bauer. Here comes the first pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 call. Then he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Number 4.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And it's fouled away. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. He'll try again. 1-2. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in at the plate steps Keston Huron. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Castellanos is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Now in the box, Omar Narvaez, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2.
1-2.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Popped straight up. Bauer waits on it, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nicholas Castellanos set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Fouled away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Into the box, Joey Votto. He drew a walk his first time up. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does this smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. 1-0 the count. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
2-0.
Might have been ball 3 there, but he couldn't resist trying to pull that thing.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Sogard is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Left side, but well foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. And so here's Avisail Garcia. He'll start off the 5th in this one. In there, 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Here it comes on 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit out towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
And he takes ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Pitch is popped up. Suarez in foul ground makes the play, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Suarez has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 50.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Fastball called for strike 2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
장희동 커브볼님이 아기 보러 가야 돼서 우우.